Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Super Conqueror. It's the Tier 10 British heavy tank. It's located on the northwest spawn of Mountain Pass, and it's under the command of zyxrclanleaderiksta101, and he's in the Phoenix clan. Battle started. Well, I used to be in the same clan as Ixta, way back, and well, he was a field commander back then, so he was teaching other people how to play in clan wars. Now the Super Conqueror, it's got a 120mm gun, which is the L7A1, capable of doing 400 alpha and penetrating 326mm with the premium rounds. With the standard rounds, it'll go through 259mm, but Ixta's loaded all premium rounds. So it's going to be an expensive game for him, but he's trying to maximise the damage. That's what he's after. It's basically an upgraded Conqueror tank with spaced armour around the turret. It never actually existed in reality. The Super Conk is a fiction, is a figment of Wargaming's imagination, but they had to bring it in to replace the FB215B, which they actually replaced and took out of the game. That was also a fictional heavy tank. They still refuse to bring out the Chieftain. As we say, bring out the Branston in the UK, but I think you'll know what that means if you're British. It's actually a sauce that you use with cheese, but you've got to bring out the Chieftain sometime or other Wargaming. You can't ignore it forever. You've brought it out on the Chinese servers. You should bring it out on the European and the American ones as well. Well, he wants to get damage on the guys on the ice road, but this Jagdtiger is proving to be a bit of a problem. He's got the 128mm gun, which means that he can't afford to turn his side to that guy. And he just punches a hole through the Wizzy 1201's GFT's upper plate, which is pretty amazing actually. It's very well angled, but yeah, these shells aren't respecting their armour at all. They're just carving their way through. Lower plate on the Super Conk he just hit is very vulnerable to being ammo racked. He's going for the Jagdtiger's front shield. Yes, he gets it. He's racking up the damage quickly. Now he's up to 3k of damage. That Jagdtiger's taking a pasting. Yeah, he's now out of the game. Back in the garage. Okay, the Super Conk's definitely trying to help. He got us in the tracks, but it won't be long before we take him out of the game at this rate. Ixta angling to get the right angle so he can get it through. That Wizzy 111 could be a problem, but no, he's pumped one through him as well, and it's a high roll. He doesn't want to come out from this dip, because if he does, that Super Conk's going to get a go at his lower plate. While he's in this particular spot where he is, it's difficult for that guy to get a pen. The Wizzy 120 takes another one. Oh, and Arty finishes him off. Or was it? No, it was a Progetto finished him off, not Arty. But the Super Conk is now one shot, and although he gets us in the tracks, Ixta's going to make him pay for that. Yep, okay, nicely angled by the way, Ixta, to make him hit the tracks and not the body of the tank. Where is that 111? They've backed off. They know how dangerous he is. There's the Super Conk. There's the 111. Okay, so he's going to have to take on the 111 before he goes after the Super Conk. Goes for the flat shield, and it worked. Low roll though. And now he's got a pattern tank. They're pulled back. The Super Conk goes. That's his second kill. He's now up to just under 6k. He's racking up the damage. He's desperately trying to put as much damage into the enemy as he can. Trying to increase his scores. That's why the top players use the premium ammo. They just want to go for the damage. As much damage as they can accumulate. Oh, and here we go. Right, lower plate of the Wizzy. They did finally pen him. Got 2 rounds. And he got penned by an SU-130PM. Gets a round back into him. That guy's got a 13cm gun. Ixta's not able to reload in time. Oh, just misses the gun shield. Yes, got him. He's out the game. That's his third kill. He's now up to just under 7k. Still going. Down to a third of his hit points though. The Wizzy's just around the corner. There's only one tank up on the enemy. Potentially he's got the high caliber if he keeps it going, because he's got at least 20% from the enemy hit pool. He can't see the Wizzy 111 at the moment. So he doesn't want to take a round easily into the lower plate. So he's just gently teasing it out to see if the Wizzy will reveal himself. Oh! Blind kill! He thought he was there and he was. Excellent shooting. Now there's just the pattern up on top of the hill as far as he knows. There he is. That guy could come flying down the hill at any time trying to grapple with him. No, it looks like he's staying up there because he wants to feel safe. And it's not going to be safe up there. Ixter's got 10 degrees of gun depression. He can easily come up this hill. Use his gun depression against the guy. There's still one Arty in the game as well. There he is. Get the Arty out. Oh, and there's the kill shot. Went to the T30. So he maximised his hit points. He's now up to 7.5k. Puts a round into the pattern. 365. This is a tier 10 pattern. And oh, goes down to the GSOR. There's only one enemy left. It's a Progetto 46. Ixter wants that too. He's trying to get as much as he can get. He wants 8k. He's already deep purple in terms of damage and his win 8. Yeah, it's a tremendous aim. He's got 2 marks on the barrel, but I don't think it'll be long before he's got 3 actually with this tank. Now, why is he going off this way? Is he expecting... Oh, he thinks that the Progetto has quickly abandoned the position, gone around to the West Passage, and is making his way towards our cap. And he... I think he's holding here for the moment. He has been spotted. So the Progetto is across the bowl. We just can't see him yet. The GSOR will spot him, and then he'll get shots from this side of the valley. This side of the bowl. Okay, well he pulled back after he saw Ixter waiting for him. Or did he? Did he pull back? We are capping with 2 and we really don't need to because we can easily kill this Progetto. I think Ixter thinks he went through the cap and he's actually on his way chasing after our Arty. In which case he's going to appear coming down the ice road. He must have shot through that gap very, very quickly, through our cap, through the gap where we could see him across the bowl. That's why the sixth sense went off. He saw us. We couldn't see him because he had too much in the way of camo. And here he comes. He's coming down the valley and coming down the ice road. We had decapped to allow us to get the last kill. Good, the guys recognise it. You get more XP if you kill all the enemy tanks, so it makes it worth your while. There is a bonus. It's in the wiki. It says that. And here he comes. 1 round in. 382. He's got to angle. Fires another one in. He's watching this guy. Carefully positioned. Another round into his rear. Now he's got a kill shot. One last one to win the game. And he does! What a fantastic game by Ixter. 9k of damage. Oh my god, that is huge. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. What an incredible game by Ixter in the Super Conqueror. He got an ace tanker in that game. He certainly dealt enough damage to do it. He got a hand with God for surviving the battle. Hammer received damage from at least 4 different enemy tanks. A spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage. A bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He managed to get 10. A duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him. A fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points to his own vehicle. A fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 5, 1/3 of the enemy team. A one tank short of getting a top gun, as well as a shell proof for blocking more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. He picked up a couple of battle hero medals as well. He got the steel wall for blocking the most damage in the game, and he also got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in that game. Well, he certainly did. I mean, crumbs, I don't think anyone could touch him after a while because he was really on a roll. Let's have a look at the team scores and see where he stood. Well, 9,215 hit points of damage, easily the highest, nearly double the next highest scorer. Well, it was double actually. The next highest scorer was the FV215B on the enemy team. 4,456 hit points of damage went to him, and then it was the Wizzy 111 1GFT on his own team who got 4,424. When it came to kills, again he's got the highest amount with 5. The GSOR 1008 on his own team managed 4 kills, and the Wizzy 111 GFT managed to get 3 kills. When it came to base XP, again he's got the top, so he's got the top in all 3 columns. 1,522 base to him, 1,072 to the Wizzy 111 GFT, and then 921 to the T30. 29 shots fired, 26 direct hits and 26 penetrations. Only 3 rounds went astray. 9,215 hit points of damage, all of it done at close range. He received 14 hits from the enemy, only 3 of which actually penetrated. And I think the only 3 that did pen were the ones when he went round that corner and suddenly he was confronted by 3 different enemy tanks firing from different directions. The Wizzy, the Patton, and that SU-130 PM, and they all managed to get rounds in at the right angle to penetrate. 10 non-penetrations, most of those were the shots when he was on the bridge road, and he was carefully angled all the time so the rounds just went into the tracks. They didn't do any damage to him, they just damaged the tracks, and he just fixed them and kept moving. He also received 1 hit by way of splash damage as well. 3,720 hit points of damage blocked by armor. 3 enemy vehicles spotted, 9 enemy vehicles damaged, 5 killed, and 2,449 hit points of spotting assist. He earned 86,217 credits from that game, but yes, he did spend an awful lot of premium ammo. In fact, every round he fired was premium, and as a consequence, he actually ended up with a loss for the game of 55,505 credits. But he won't mind that, because he did manage to get the highest damage score he's ever had in this tank so far. 1,522 XP, 2,283 is the total he took away, but what a fantastic score that was. Over 9k. Yeah, it's really difficult to get these high scores without using premium ammo. We've seen a few members of What Arty Noobs who do prefer to play with standard ammo, but it takes a long time to generate that sort of credit because you have to accurately shoot to hit the weak spots of enemy tanks, and they won't sit still for you. They will keep moving about to avoid getting hit, and to do the sort of damage that Ixter did and the time frame he did, yeah, you could only do that with premium ammo, and it worked for him in a big way. So congratulations on a very high score, very good game, and yeah, that one's worth celebrating. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.